Hey everyone, this is my third Christmas nail design and it will sadly be my last one because I have so much cooking and so much wrapping left to do before Christmas. So if you want to see how I did these amazing bejeweled Christmas nails, then just keep watching. These nails are inspired by Impeccable Nails on Instagram. They're not a complete recreation, but they are just inspired by her. I saw the nails last year and I knew I had to do them, and these are probably the most expensive nails I have ever done. On my pinky nail, I'm first placing a large red rectangular stone. This is not a Swarovski stone. I couldn't find it in the color that I wanted, so I actually just got this off AliExpress, and I applied a very wet bead of clear acrylic and I placed the stone on top to hold it in place because it is so big and the back of it is pointy. Nail glue wouldn't have held it on, so I just placed it with some acrylic. Then I'm gluing on some Swarovski emerald stones around it on each side, and then I'm applying some gold nail deco from a nail wheel that I also got on AliExpress around the nail. Now I'm placing some small light Siam crystals and some slightly larger gold Swarovski crystals along with some gold nail decorations. Moving on to my ring nail, I'm applying another bead of acrylic and I'm placing an emerald stone. It's just like the red one, but it is in a green color. Perfect for Christmas. So throughout this whole video, I'll be using nail glue to glue on all of the crystals, except for the large stones. I'll be applying those with acrylic. So just to let you know, I won't always show me applying glue. You'll just see me placing the stones, but I'm applying glue first and then placing the stones just to cut out some time. So on my ring nail, I'm placing some gold Swarovski crystals on either side of the emerald stone. Next, I'm just adding some gold nail deco. I added a couple of gold caviar beads, and now I don't know what to call this. It's just like a gold wheel, like a gold round frame or something. I don't know what to call it. But I'm just placing that, and then I'll be placing an emerald Swarovski stone inside of it. And now I'm just repeating the same thing on the other half of the nail, going in with the same Swarovski crystals using the gold frame and the arrow. On my middle nail, I'm placing a large gold Swarovski Rivoli stone. Now, if I was just to place this, it would sit pretty high off the nail because if you're familiar with the Swarovski Rivoli stones, they are slightly pointed on the back. They're not completely flat, so it would stick up a little bit. So before I placed these, I used my nail drill and I filed down the back of it to make it as flat as possible, so it would sit a little bit nicer on my nail. And then I'm placing 2 red Swarovskis beneath that on both sides, and then I'm placing a large emerald Swarovski directly below the gold Rivoli. And I wasn't really sure what to do after this, so I decided on placing some very small gold caviar beads, micro beads, whatever you want to call it, around the large green or around the large emerald Swarovski stone. I decided to go back in with some smaller arrows like the ones I used on my ring nail, only a lot smaller, and I'm applying 2 of those to the tops or above the light Siam Swarovskis near the top of the nail. Now back on my middle nail, I'm placing some medium-sized gold Swarovskis. These are actually called Aurum, I guess, A-U-R-U-M. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but I prefer calling them gold. And I'm just placing 2 larger ones, one on each side. Now on my index nail, I'm placing another gold Rivoli stone. I repeated the same thing. I already filed down the bottom so that it lays flatter on my nail. And yeah, I'm just going to place some Swarovski crystals around it. I'm adding another round gold frame above the Rivoli, and I'll be placing a light Siam Swarovski crystal inside of that. And then I'm placing 2, I believe they're probably a 3 millimeter emerald Swarovskis on either side of the gold Rivoli. Moving on to my thumbnail, I'm repeating what I did on my other nails when I placed the stones. I'm applying a wet bead of acrylic and placing the stone on top, and the acrylic really holds onto the stone. If I was to use regular nail glue, it wouldn't have stayed, it would just fallen right over because the back of the stones are a little bit pointed. Next, I'm placing 2 large light Siam Swarovskis on either side of the emerald. Next, I'm placing some gold and smaller emerald Swarovskis around that. And then I'll be applying a raindrop, a light Siam raindrop. Now this isn't an actual Swarovski because I looked everywhere and I couldn't find a real Swarovski raindrop in light Siam, so I had to get the cheaper stones from AliExpress. So I'm just going in and adding more crystals, and then above the large emerald stone, I'm placing a round gold frame again, and I'm placing a smaller light Siam Swarovski crystal inside of that.
And here's the final look for these Christmas Jewel Encrusted Stiletto nails.